Thank you.
Okay, we will start with number 211.
Hallo, ProSieben Deutschland,
Hallo.
ProSieben Germany. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Können Sie schon in Worte fassen, wie es sich anfühlt, diesen Oscar zu gewinnen und wo feiern Sie heute Abend? So, can you put into words what it's like to win an Oscar and where are you going to party tonight?
And do you want to have that in German or in English?
In German would be better for me.
Okay. Ja, es fühlt sich natürlich toll an. Ich bin total geflasht, dass das passiert ist. Und wo ich heute Abend hingehe, weiß ich noch nicht. Also ich bin noch sehr unentschieden. Ne? Ja.
Thank you so much. Dankeschön.
You're welcome.
All right, next up we have number 215. Can you hold your number up high so we can get a microphone over to you?
Hi there. Congratulations. The score is absolutely chilling, unhinged. It's so memorable. Tell us what your great-grandmother would think about you winning an Oscar now and about your great-grandmother's harmonium and how it played a role.
Well, while we were driving here, we were thinking if she would have been amazed if she would see what her instrument was doing, yeah. Well, when I was starting looking at these three notes theme that is, you know, a lot of the times the theme that is presented, I was thinking about, you know, an instrument from that time, because the war was in 1918. So I was thinking, what instrument could that be? And on my way to the studio, I was thinking, I have this harmonium of my grandmother in the studio that I refurbished. So I was using that as the instrument that is doing this three-note motif. And I mic'd it up with 8 microphones. So normally you delete all the noises in the, you know, when you record an instrument. But I actually recorded all the wood, the wind, inside the breathing of the instrument. And I distorted it, and I just played it through an amplifier, like a guitar, like a rock guitar amplifier. And that's mainly it, what the theme was. My grandmother would maybe think when I'm using the amplifier, she would maybe not go with me. Because, you know, they were mostly playing with this instrument Christian songs in their homes. So the amplifier would always be a little bit too raw, I would say. Yes. Thank you.
Next up, we have number 336, and followed by the last question from 360. So 336,
Okay.
please. And just a friendly reminder, if you do ask your question in a language other than English, if you can repeat it in English afterwards so the rest of the room can
I will do
understand, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no. It's
I will
for
do
the whole room.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Volker, congratulations. This German press agency, I asked you in English, but if you can answer in German. You were nominated 5 years ago for Lion, a very different movie, very different music.
Mm-hmm.
What did it mean to you to make now the soundtrack or the sound for a movie that is a war movie with a lot of history in Germany?
Well, I mean, making music for a war movie means, I repeat that in German. I'll do first English. Making music for a war movie is very difficult because, in a way, when you just cross the line of music a little bit too much, you suddenly create a lot of pathos in a war movie, and suddenly everybody who holds a gun is suddenly a hero, or is suddenly, you know, is in a different shown in a different light. So I wanted to find a way of letting the people judge what. The viewers judge what they think about the acting, and the acting is fantastic. So that helped a lot, because a lot of times as a musician you have to cover certain weaknesses in the acting or in the film itself. And in this case, I wanted to just be very delicate with the music, and using places where the music can also be presented very loud. So Edward was saying it has to be, at some point we have to blast it in a way, and so I try to find places like that. So I will repeat that in German, if I can. Also bei der Filmmusik ist es ja immer sehr schwer, wenn man Musik macht, die sehr für einen Kriegsfilm muss man halt schauen, dass die Musik sehr delikat ist und sehr, also nicht die Szenen eigentlich übertüncht mit Pathos. Und deshalb muss man versuchen, oder konnte ich jetzt in dem Beispiel, konnte ich sehr feinfühlig mit der Musik umgehen. Und Edward Berger hat halt auch immer gesagt, er will dann ein bisschen Power haben und das konnte ich dann halt auch machen. Danke.
Okay, and then final question from 360.
Yes, Norbert Katzow for Bild-Zeitung, Germany.
Yes.
It's now the fourth Oscar for All Quiet.
Right.
Can you explain the success? It's in German. It's under subtitled. It's the words are German, but the music is international. Mm-hmm. What is the reason for this incredible success?
Because it's a great film, and it has a long. You need for a kind of long path of a film, over like from Toronto Film Festival until now. You need a lot of breath to push a film like that, and if it's a good film, you don't need to push so hard. You can actually have a good timing for presenting it at a certain moments. And I think if it would be a bad film, we would be already not here.
Right, wonderful. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your Oscar.
Thank you. Thank you very much.